We should get started. Let's go to page 115 in grammar. 115. Here we go. Learning it is short. That's the good news. And it's really an opener that you guys already know. You're already using this in your writing, so can't be too bad. Number 3, ly opener is a sentence that begins with an ly adverb. There you go. There are a couple comma rules, though. That's probably the hardest part about the ly opener. If you look at this example, foolishly, Timmy bit into a hot pepper. This sentence begins with an ly adverb foolishly. It is a number 3 ly adverb opener. So the comma rules are down here. There's 2 different rules. Let's jump to the bottom. Let's look at the comma rules and then we'll dissect these 2 sentences together. So it says use a comma if the ly adverb opener modifies the sentence. Do not use a comma if the ly adverb opener modifies the verb. So there is a test you can do. I'm going to have you write this down. If it modifies the whole sentence, I'm going to have you just draw an arrow from that question mark here because we're going to take a note on this blank spot. Turn off that light. There we go. It was blank that blank. That's the test. Go ahead and put the word test up here. It was blank that blank. If that works, like in this very first sentence up here, it was foolish that Timmy bit into a hot pepper. That works. It was foolish that Timmy bit into a hot pepper. So that means that ly opener modifies the whole sentence, not just the verb. Look at this next one. It was obvious that Timmy was hungry. It was obvious that Timmy was hungry. That works. Use a comma. Now try this one. It was eager that Timmy ate a ripe cucumber. That does not work. It was eager does not make sense. That word eagerly is modifying only that word ate. It's telling how he ate the cucumber, but it's not modifying the entire sentence. So that's the 2 differences between one that has a comma and one that does not have a comma for an ly opener. So that's the test that you need to do. And I saw Tyler do a blow up brain thing. So that's the test. It was blank that blank. If it works, if it makes sense, then you use a comma because it's modifying the whole sentence. If it doesn't work, then you don't use a comma. It's only modifying the verb. That's the 2 comma rules right there. Any questions about that page? It was blank that blank. So you might need to come back to this when you're doing your homework. If you're trying to decide, does it have a comma? Does it not have a comma? I'm not sure. I don't remember. This is the page to come back to. All right. I'm recording this, Christopher, so you can watch that little beginning part later, but I'm glad you're here. We're now on page 117. 117. Tyler, can you read the sentence today, please?
Swiftly, the cart transported the produce basket to Timmy's home in the country.
Okay, good. So we've got transported. We pretty much know that means to move something from one place to another. Man, Christopher's deep into some math, looks like Einstein status right there. Are you there, Christopher? I don't see you, but I'm guessing you're
He's
there.
too busy with his math.
There you are. Okay. Get in the screen so I can see you. Page 117 is where we're at. Transported, moving from one place to another. So check vocabulary. The articles, go ahead and find those by yourself. A, and the, any of those. All right, Easton, where are the four nouns? Oh, did you step away for a second? I was asking you, Easton, do you know where the nouns are? There's four of them.
1 second. My brother's sharpening my pencil.
You want me to get back to you?
No, I can do it. My brother is just sharpening my pencil.
Oh, okay. So four nouns.
For cart,
Yes.
basket,
Yes.
home,
Yes.
and country.
Good. Yep, that's it. Good job. Adjectives, Caden.
Timmy's.
Timmy's. You're right. We need an apostrophe here, though. So let's plug one in because that tells us that the home belongs to Timmy. So you're right about that.
And produce.
Produce. Very good. Tells what kind of basket? A produce basket. ly adverb, Christopher.
Swiftly.
Swiftly. Very good. I'm going to skip to subject verb. So Tyler, where are the verbs at? There's only one. Lucky you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me the other one, the subjects. Transported.
Transported is the only verb. We've already got pretty much everything labeled here. So what is the subject, Easton?
The number. The for
Who
the
or
subject.
what? Yeah, the subject. What goes with transported? Like what was transported?
The cart.
The cart. Very good. So sometimes it's a who did the verb, but in this case it's a what transported. Good, that's it for that. That was super easy. Prepositional phrases, Caden, you see where those are at?
In the country.
In the country is one.
And to Timmy's home.
To Timmy's home. Yep, you're right. Very good. Sometimes to, remember, if it's next to a verb, that's when it's called an infinitive, like to walk or to run or something like that. But since this is to Timmy's home, there's no verb in here. This is a prepositional phrase. All right, we have one opener, Christopher. What kind of an opener do we have? We just learned it.
Subject opener.
No, and it's probably hard because you weren't here for the lesson, but it's an ly opener. Stop laughing, Tyler. He wasn't here, okay? It's actually a number 3, ly adverb. Go ahead and write that in. He wasn't here for that, so we'll give him a break. Remember the test? It was swift that the cart transported the produce. It was swift. It doesn't really work with that sentence because swiftly is talking about how the cart was transported. So it's only modifying the verb, so no comma on that. We're going to leave it like that. So if you need to look back on our other page, the Learn It page, to remember that, make sure to do that. 2 capitals, find those by yourself. End mark, period. Already did the apostrophe for Timmy's. I think that was pretty dang easy, actually. Oh, I see your note. Thought you were laughing
I
at
know, 50 cents for a pencil, that's overpriced.
that is overpriced.
For a package that was $2.
He must be desperate for some money.
Yeah, he is.
All right, done with grammar. Let's put this away. Okay. Go ahead and get out your binders. You guys were working on your country paper. So we're going to talk about that for a minute. Go ahead and get the stuff out of your binder for that. I did grade Easton's, Williams. Oh, Williams is not here. Oh wait, William is in a different class. Ha. Okay, so I graded Easton's and Tyler's, but I didn't grade anybody else's yet. So if you've turned it in this morning and I haven't graded it yet, I will. But make sure you check my notes because a lot of you are forgetting some stuff. I want to check in with Hayden. Have you started your country paper yet? And Christopher, I'm going to ask you too. Have you guys started it yet? You have started. You just haven't turned it in yet. Okay,
I
good.
just need to do the grammar.
Okay. So it sounds like maybe you just start by writing the paragraph and then go back and fix all the stuff from the checklist. And that's fine. That's an okay way to do it. Sometimes it helps on your actual keyword outline, like your fused outline, to start putting notes in there about where you see a spot for who, which clause or because clause, and put little notes in the margin over here. That's another skill you can start practicing, and that helps it maybe go a little bit faster. All right, are you guys, I know most of you wrote about food. I think Tyler wrote about the history of his country, which is fine. You guys could pick your own topic to start with.
What? I
Huh?
missed that entire conversation. Sorry.
Is your brother distracting you?
Yes.
He needs to go bye-bye. Tell him you need to go bye-bye. Mrs. C said so. And Christopher, I see your note. So yeah, turn it in after class. That's fine. Basically, what you guys are going to work on this week is the second paragraph. This is a 2-paragraph assignment. And so you're going to pick the second topic and move on to the second paragraph. Oh, I see your hand, Kaden. Go ahead.
I also wanted to let you know that I was doing food and one of the websites didn't have food, so I just used 2 websites, A and B.
Oh, okay. As long as you got enough facts from it, that's okay with me. But that is a question I have for you guys. Were you able to find facts from all 3? I know Kaden didn't, but did anybody else have the same problem where they couldn't find all the facts from all 3 articles? Did anybody else have that problem? Okay. So that is something to keep in mind, Kaden, when you're looking for your second fact, because we're going to talk about the second fact, which is the second paragraph. Get out all your articles right now, the ones you printed. You should have them all in front of you. And flip through them right now. And I want you to make sure that whatever topic you pick here, like for instance, animals. I always think that's interesting to see what animals are in different countries. Make sure all 3 articles have something like a section about the animals. Or if you rather choose like religion or traditions or one of these other topics, just make sure that all 3 articles have information because it gets harder when you can't find enough information. I see your note there, Easton. So when you say Google, did you get a chance to print them, by the way, Easton?
Print
The
what I wrote?
articles?
I don't know what article is.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you just Google like foods in certain countries? Is that what you mean by Google? Like you just Googled it?
Yeah, I just Googled it and I looked. You know
Okay.
how it'll ask you like what people asked, then you can click the arrow and it'll go like a bunch of other things. So I don't know what website that is.
Okay. So for this next paragraph though, did you write this down on your big white page last week? These websites?
No.
Okay, do you
Yeah.
have your big white page that you did your first topic on? In this box, I'm going to leave it right here for you, okay? I want you to write these websites down. You got to find articles. You cannot just Google. I'll let it be okay for that first paragraph, but the point of this research paper is to have actual articles. So the first one, I'll zoom in so you can see it good. The first website is kids.nationalgeographic.com. You actually need to go to that website and look up your country. And then the next one is kids dash, these are dashes, world dash travel dash guide.com.
So I have to look these up.
Yes. So what country did you pick again? You picked
Israel.
Israel. So you need to go to that website and then there's a search bar. And then you
Okay.
need to type in Israel. And then when that article comes up, you need to print it. Actually print it and staple it together, okay? Because you need to have it to find those different topics in there.
So right now,
Well, can you type it right now? I mean, can you do it right now or do you
yeah.
want
So
okay.
all of the links.
Yeah, so all the links. Yep. You can work on it now. That would be a good thing if you can minimize the Zoom call and then you can go to Google and then in your search bar at the top, type in kids.nationalgeographic.com and then type in Israel. Okay, let me know what you find out. And then how about Caden and Christopher and Tyler? Have you picked a second topic yet? Not yet?
Were we supposed to? I didn't
Yeah.
see it on the. Wait, we were supposed to?
I think your brother was distracting you at the time I was talking about that, but we're doing that right now. It wasn't something you were supposed to do.
Ayo.
So right here on your big white page that you have, we'll blame it on Jason. This list of possible topics. What are you going to pick,
Okay.
Kaden?
I picked the animals.
Animals. That's a good one. How about you, Christopher? Did you pick one yet? What's your second topic? One of these. You got to make sure that the information is in all three articles. While you're thinking, Christopher, Caden has something else to say. Go ahead, Caden.
Yeah, for one of the things I turned in for the gardening, I can't do it again for the other one. I wasn't gonna do all three of them, but I think I did two paragraphs for gardening.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You mean you're going to stop at two paragraphs for that one? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Easton, what's your question?
So just print it out. So all
Yeah.
the websites and print it out.
Just print out the article. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I know how to print it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to. When you click print, how many pages does it say it's going to be?
Okay, one second.
Let
Let
me
me see.
know. And Tyler, what's your question?
So on the article it says landmarks and attractions. So like if all three articles have it, could I do vacation?
Uh,
Or would I do landmarks and attractions? How
Probably
would I title that?
landmarks and attractions. You can talk about, well, you kind of mentioned in the first paragraph how people go there for vacations, but
Yeah,
you
I was
can
just trying to
mention
make
that.
it flow with what my
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I would call it landmarks and attractions though.
Okay.
Yeah. Easton?
There's 3 pages.
Perfect. Yep. Go ahead and print that right now. And then when you're done printing that, go on to the next one here, kids-world-travel-com.com or guide.com. Christopher, what are you going to write about next? What topic? Do you know what I'm talking about? Did you pick a topic yet? It looks like you're trying to figure out how to unmute. No, don't put it in the chat. Just unmute and tell me.
Terrain.
Terrain. Okay. And to answer your question, Tyler, no, we haven't set up Roman numeral 2 yet. So terrain, and that means like the geography, right? Does it have mountains or is it tropical? What kind of a land does it have? Let me remind you guys, this report is only 2 paragraphs. You already did one. This is your second paragraph. This is it. So you're going to pick the topic you want to pick for your second paragraph. Easton?
The second website, I have to print 17 papers. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to print 17 papers.
Okay.
All right, let's start setting up Roman numeral 2. Okay, so it seems like everybody pretty much knows what they're going to do. So turn your page, your big white page to the back side where it's blank, and you guys are going to set up A, B, and C. And same as the front, we're going to do, except for this time, it's Roman numeral 2. So it's your country and then whatever your second topic is. Like for Tyler, you're writing about the Bahamas and land. What did you call it again? Landmarks?
Landmarks and attractions.
Landmarks, comma, attractions. Yep. So you're going to put that on yours and you're going to go 1 through 5 here. And 4 and 5 are optional. So you guys need to set up on the back Roman numeral 2. Blank, comma, blank. I'm using blank because everybody's is different. So you put your topic that you put your country first and then the topic for that country. And the same for C here, Roman numeral 2. Used outline at the bottom. Roman numeral 2. This time it's 1 through 6. And that word clincher. Blank, comma, blank, comma, blank. You could think of the third word here as an introduction to this part, this topic. Like for the Bahamas, maybe tropical would be a good word to describe it. If you have a stapler, Easton, it's a good idea to staple each article. Okay, so they're separate.
I recommend doing that because I did not, and so I got all my papers mixed up.
Oh, lovely.
But one has numbers and one has something else, and so I'm able to tell which one's which.
Okay, good.
But I'm still gonna staple it once I figure out which one's which.
Okay. Good plan.
So it says on the checklist that we're doing 3 paragraphs, but you're saying we're only doing 2?
We are. Oh, you're right. I was thinking of a different class. Everybody's like, Tyler, why did you say that? I would have eventually figured it out. You're right. It is 3 paragraphs. Easton?
What's the other website's name? The third one?
Oh, here.
Okay, so
Kids.britannica.com. And on this one, when you go to it, Tyler, I'm still thinking about that. Give me a second about that, but I'm glad you pointed that out. Kids.britannica.com. There's a tab that says students. I want you to click that tab. Do you see that on there? On that website? I think the first one says kids, and then it says the students, and then it says scholars. So you're going to pick the students tab. You see that?
And then Easton, I think, for me, I searched up all three websites and I think it was the Kids.Britannica one. It wouldn't let me print it
Oh,
because I
weird.
wasn't a subscriber, so you might have to like copy and paste it into a Google Doc.
Oh, you had to subscribe? You shouldn't have to subscribe.
I think that's what it showed for me. Let me go to the website real quick.
There's like 3 dots on the upper right. Those are supposed to be your option to print it. So maybe you could do it that way.
I can't print it that way. It says if you try to print it, it'll say do not print or sell my personal information for it. That's the only letters that'll show up, not the whole thing.
Oh. So you were able to cut and paste it though, Tyler? Like you were able to highlight it? Okay. Is that what everybody else did too? For the Britannica one, this one? I didn't know that. They're saying you have to subscribe to that. Let me try it. So while I'm working on this though, you guys start filling in, looking at your sources that you printed. Start looking for information about the topic you chose and start putting down those key words. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know. Oh, okay. I think I know what's happening. It says subscriber features. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. I didn't know that. Okay, do you know what it means when Tyler says to highlight it and copy it and put it in a Google Doc? Do you know how to do that, Easton?
Yeah, but I don't really. I need Tyler's information kind of because I don't know. I need like step by step information.
Okay, so let me show you really quick.
Tyler.
Let me show you. And you're doing Israel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have this screen? Like, did you find this information right here?
No, I didn't. What do you click on to get there?
Okay,
You don't click on anything.
so I clicked on, the search bar at the very top,
Mm-hmm.
and I put in kids.britannica.com.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what,
Yeah, that's what I got for myself, and I clicked on students, and
clicked on students right here.
then I typed Israel in it. And then,
Israel. Okay, so it looks the same as yours so far.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put in Israel. And then you got this page like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So then click that first article. Did you click that one?
No, I didn't really click anything. I just got to that page and stopped.
Okay, that's okay. Try clicking that first one. And then does it look like this? Yeah, okay. So this is where actually what you could do here, this will be a little bit easier. And I'm sorry, Tyler, I didn't think of this before, but do you have something to add, Tyler?
Well, he's not going to be able to print the entire article because it wants you
Yeah.
guys to start a free trial.
Yeah, don't start free trial. Whatever you do, don't start that. Oh, I see you can't even click on these. Man, I didn't know that.
You
Nobody.
know what's funny, or it's not really funny, but I have all those unlocked and I didn't even subscribe or anything or start a free trial. I have all the government, the history, the additional reading, all that.
You can click on it?
I don't have to click on it. It's all just like a bunch of
Oh,
paragraphs.
lucky duck, then you have access. So what I would do is pick your second topic. I'm going to make this a 2 paragraph assignment. Okay. I'm going to keep it 2, even though the checklist says 3, because this is kind of tricky right here. So pick what topic. If you want to do plants and animals, that would be a good one for you, Easton. When you click on that, or can you scroll and find the subheading that says plants and animals on there?
The plants and animals, it's just all paragraphs. So like land and climate would be a paragraph. Plants and
Okay.
animals would be a paragraph.
So
And
what I would, go ahead.
Tyler suggested that to share my screen, and then he could walk me through it. I don't know.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Hold on a second though. Kaden, did you have a question?
Yeah, for the animals, the first one again doesn't have animals. So I was thinking about doing nature or doing the first one about or in the first website there's a thing about nature, so I was gonna read that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would do. And if you want to combine plants and animals, you can do that. That's a good plan. Let me make sure, Christopher, are you there even? Okay. And are you working on your second KWO? What do you go ahead and unmute and tell me what your topic is again?
Terrain.
Wait, what?
Terrain.
Terrain. Okay. And are you finding information about the terrain on all 3 articles that you printed?
Well, one of them is only about food.
Oh, so are you finding information about the terrain on the other 2 articles then? Yeah. Okay. Then just use those 2 and build your keyword outline using 2. Okay. That's okay with me if you need to do it that way. So that's what you and Kaden should be working on right now. And then Easton, I gave you access to share your screen. Do you know how to share your screen? Okay, so go ahead and do that. And then Tyler, you can help him if you have a minute. See if this will work.
All right, so where's all we see is blocked page in the new tab.
Okay. So
So go to your article.
article.
Yeah, and you were at kids.britannica.com, right? So go to that
Yeah.
URL bar and type it in.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't see you.
We don't see your
It looks
mouse,
like
your
it froze.
cursor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see you typing anything.
Hmm.
Oh, I think he might have limited the access when he went to share his screen.
Okay, so stop share. Do you know how to stop the share, Houston?
No.
Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Let me see. Um, Sharing advanced options. Okay, let me take that off.
Alright. Is it off?
I turned it off. So
Okay.
go back to Go to your website, the one about Britannica, the one on Britannica, and
Mm-hmm.
then try sharing it again. Like go to the website first and then share it.
Okay.
And then when you go to share, press entire screen probably.
Entire screen.
I don't know if that's an option actually.
Um,
Oh,
can
there
you
All right, so now we can see
you
it.
can see
can
it
you see my
now.
cursor?
Yeah.
Yes, it's working now. Okay, good.
So what?
So go to the Israel established 1948.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you do have all of it. Okay, so start at the very beginning where it says the state and drag your cursor all the way down.
Oh Lord. To the end of this paragraph,
To
like
the end of the or
from the state to 21st centuries.
or well which paragraph are you doing?
Yeah, I think you're going to write about the animals, right?
Sure. Let me go
Or
down.
what did
Okay.
you pick for your topic? Maybe just highlight the top paragraph.
Yeah, I can just do the animals. Yeah.
Okay, do you go to the paragraph that talks about animals then?
Bro, where's the animals?
I think it was
See it yet?
I did see it originally.
Oh,
There it
plants
is.
and
Oh,
animals.
there you go. So yeah, go
So
ahead.
start at Israel and then highlight all the way down to that
Ori. Yeah.
weird word at the end.
Oh my gosh. Trying to highlight it.
There you go.
I can only do so much. Dang.
Not letting you. Oh, there you go.
All
Okay.
right, so press Control C
Control C.
and then go to Google Docs.
I'm just gonna copy it. Then I'll paste
Yeah,
Okay.
it
you can
into.
do it that way too.
Yeah. And then paste it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I got it, bro.
I got it. Perfect. Print that now. Do you know how to print it from there? Uh-oh, did you freeze, Easton? I think you froze. Easton, if you can hear us. Oh, there you are. Do you know how to print it from here? Oh, you got it. Okay, good.
Yeah, I printed it.
Okay, good job.
Alright, so I'll stop.
Yeah. Okay, good. You did it. Okay, Kaden, do you have a question?
Instead of putting my stuff in like A, B, or C, can I just put it in my fused outlines instead to make it quicker?
Oh, no, you still have to do A and B. You're only doing two, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
you still have to do those. You still have to do A and B or
it,
A, whatever.
yeah, the nature didn't have anything for animals. It
Really?
had like pollution or like country and like other stuff.
Oh, man. So I'm kind of worried about the articles that you guys printed. It sounds like it's hard to find information on there.
Well,
What? Go ahead.
one of the websites has a lot of information, and then the other one has like some. So I was thinking about having the lot of information going in maybe at the start or at the end, and then when I have the animals, then I put from the some information that talks about like some of the details into the middle of it.
But there's still two separate articles, right, that you're looking at? Okay. I see where you're going with that. You're asking if you just forget about the ABC and just go straight to the fused. I get your idea, but I don't want you to just do that. I want you to try to just do whichever one has a lot of information, put that up above on one of the other. Is it A and B that you have information with, or is it A and C? Which ones have it?
It's B and C.
B and C. Okay, so I do want you to still fill out B that goes with B, and then C that goes with C, and then do the fused. Okay, copy it on the fused. Okay, how's yours coming, Christopher? How far are you? Like, what are you working on right now?
Monument.
And are you working on your keyword outline, like A, B, and C? That part? Okay. Are you finding good stuff in your articles? Okay, good. Keep working then. Tyler, how's yours coming?
Not great,
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
because I can't find. All I found was party time, not landmarks and attractions.
Party time.
Yeah. Like
Weird.
one of them's labeled party time on the Bahamas.
Which article is that? From what
It
website? You remember?
uh well first okay, let me get to the it's actually the Britannica one. Kids.Britannica.
Okay, that's one everybody seems to be having problems with, but you didn't see anything in that whole because it looks like it's a lot of information.
Yeah, it is a lot of information, but here's the page.
Okay.
It it's literally, let me show you what it says. Ugh,
Oh,
I have
East,
to figure out how to take off my background.
do you oh, and that's it, or is there more on the next page?
There's one more page.
That does that continue on?
Yeah,
Okay. Um,
but there's no, so like I could do geology, but that is not not in my
like
area.
geography. Is that what you mean?
Uh
I mean, not
Geology,
geography,
so like
geology.
rocks maybe.
Yes.
Geology, yeah.
Um, hmm. About the Bahamas, because, or you could do animals there, I guess. Is that easier, Tyler? Do you have stuff on animals?
Yes, I do have stuff on animals. I can check if I have it all for 3 articles,
Okay.
but I don't think I do, but I'll check real quick.
Okay. Easton, are you there? Because I see two of you now. I don't know what's going on. I think he's having internet problems. Oh, he's coming in again. It's his evil twin. I see that. And now he has a triplet. Easton, what's happening to you? We're worried about you.
I'm muted.
You're not.
Oh, I thought I was muted.
I probably shouldn't have said anything just so we could hear what you were going to say, but
Oh yeah, it's
Easton, can you hear me? Come in, Easton. Earth to
Yes,
East.
I can.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I
You
can.
can. Okay, good. I don't know what happened to your. Anyway, as long as you are good, it looks like. So you were able to print that page? Or
Oh, yeah.
okay, good. then you should have 3 sources now, right? That are printed. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead, Easton.
The reason that happened was because my screen like froze. It didn't freeze, but I was just like laggy or something. Then
Okay.
I left, and then I couldn't press the join button. You know, the big blue button. You try going to
Yeah, weird.
the Zoom meeting, and then yeah, I joined, and it just is fine.
Well, it looks like you're good now. So go ahead and start working on your second paragraph, your keyword outlines on A, B,
Okay.
C. Yeah, go through each article. And what I want you to do is label each article that you printed, A at the top, B at the next one, and C on the third one. So you'll label them A, B, and C. Does that make sense?
I forgot how to fold them for the
You
like
forgot
you
what?
know. I forgot how to fold them for the fuse outlet.
Oh, you can use the back of the one that you have. Do you have one already for Roman numeral 1?
No, I just have a blank piece of paper right now.
Oh, so I were you here last week or were you absent last week? Maybe that's the problem.
I think I was here.
I don't know because we did it in class, so maybe anyway. Caden's nodding. Was he here with us last week? He was. Okay. So you should have this already. I don't know where it is, but
I
to
think
hold it,
I
Tyler.
think I think he was here last week because like we didn't record. So
Oh, you're gonna fold. Do you have the big page, Easton?
I can get a big piece of paper.
Yeah,
I just
get a
have a
big
little
one.
one there.
Yeah,
Okay.
get a big one, and I'll wait for you. Caden, did you have another question?
I hadn't printed the paper, but I just keep on hopping between websites on my iPad.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's okay this time, but next time I do want you to print it. Since you're on an iPad, I know that's hard to print, but that's okay for this time. As long as you can keep track of what one you're using. Tyler, question?
so bad news again.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't find animals on one of the articles.
What? Okay, but you do on 2 of them? You found animals on 2 of them?
I have not checked their articles
Check
yet.
the other 2. You might have to do like what Caden's doing and just use 2. So try that. Okay, so Easton, you're gonna do the Taco Tuesday fold first, remember? The wide one. Okay. Oh, you're using a little page. Okay, that's okay. You're gonna have to write pretty small. And then remember when you lay it down on your desk, go half past the halfway mark and then over the top of that. You're gonna fold it into thirds. So you're gonna fold it into like a square, past the halfway, and then on top of that. Yep, that'll work. Good. And then open it back up. Oh, you're only using 2 also, Christopher? Okay. Well, I mean, use what you got. This is hard to do on Zoom. I wish we could be in person, but it is what it is. We're going to get through this. When you open it up, then Easton, this is when I'm going to have you build it for the second paragraph since you already did the first paragraph. So in the first box, put A and then Roman numeral 2. So you should have 3 boxes on top and 3 boxes on the bottom. Is that what you have?
I didn't write it yet, but yeah, I will have that.
Okay. All right, I'll leave that there so you can look at that. Caden?
Can I use sea turtles as one word?
Oh, is it one word? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's 2 words. Let me look it up really quick. Sea turtles. Yeah, it looks like it's 2 words. So you could do sea and draw a turtle. Those are pretty easy to draw. Or put CT for turtle. but it is 2 words actually. Tyler.
So, I found one article that has animals.
Oh no. Seriously? Ay, ay,
And
ay.
this 2 pages, not even a full 2 pages. It's like half a page if you combine it.
No other article that you printed has anything about the animals in the Bahamas.
No other article
Okay.
that I printed has
Jeez.
anything about animals.
What else are they talking about in those articles? Like, what are some of the other subheadings?
Culture, geology, nature.
Yeah, the nature doesn't talk about animals. What is it? It's talking about like, what is it talking about in
I
the
can go check. So it's got one of the articles has people, economy, climate, and then it's got food. And then party time on the Bahamas.
maybe food? Do they all talk about food? Check another one for food.
Pick another one. Okay.
That's weird. I wish I could see them with you because what you're looking for is a topic. It can be any topic, but try to find at least in 2 articles that you need to have more than one. That's what I'm saying. So 2 or 3 need to talk about the same topic for your second paragraph. Easton, did you get it all set up?
Yeah.
And you did your fused
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom, and you should have the fused should have 1 through 6. Is that what you have on yours? Okay, good. So you chose to write about the animals, right? So you would put next to Roman numeral 2, put Israel, comma, animals on next to all the Roman numeral 2s for each article. And your fused, so you'll put Israel animals there too. Any luck, Tyler?
In the geography and nature one, it talks about the capital, and then it says turtles, parrots, iguanas, and the world's largest colony of pink flamingo. Flag, however you say it.
Flamingo?
Yes, all thrive in the warm climate of the Bahamas, and that's like all it talks about for animals in that one.
Weird. Okay. Okay. That's it? That is so weird. Okay.
I think I printed bad articles.
It's hard because just a side note, this is my theory about that. Because I have noticed in the last 6 months, probably, anytime I do research, I have a really hard time finding information that I need about whatever I'm writing about or whatever I'm searching for. I think they're trying to force us to use AI. You guys know a little bit about AI? It's like they're taking away the articles and stuff, and they're kind of forcing you to use that AI feature, which is not right in my opinion. But aside from that, that's just my opinion. What about food? Can you see enough in there about food in the different articles? No. Okay, gosh. You might have to write about people or culture or something like that. Go ahead, Tyler.
I found the other ones about like land and climate that I could see if it's in the other articles.
Okay, try
Or
that.
or if that doesn't work out, I could just write an article with a whole paragraph or two about argument as to why there's no information in the articles.
Actually, that would actually be pretty good. You're so funny. Well, try to find a topic first, okay? Maybe we need to write a letter to the president, say, President Trump, comma. We are having a problem researching online. This is a writing class. We need your help. That'd be cool. Wonder if you'd reply. That would be cool. Anyway, side note. Easton, so now you're going to start looking in those 3 articles that you have that you printed for information about the animals. So you're going to look for the heading that says plants and animals or something like that. The one that you printed on the Google Doc is all about animals. So make sure you label that A, B, or C. And then you can start looking for facts about animals and start building your outlines here. Okay, Easton, that's what you're working on. And Christopher, did you get your outlines done? You did? Did you get the fused one done too? Oh, good. So you're ready for your paragraph. How about you, Caden? Good. I see that thumbs up. How far are you on your outlines?
I finished my 2, but I just need to get my fused outline.
Good. Okay, you guys got pretty far. Your job is just to write one more paragraph. So you're going to add the second paragraph under the first paragraph that you guys already did last week. Caden?
So in the B of my outline, I put largest thermal regions. Would that be a part of animals? Kind of.
It could be, yeah, because it's telling about the type of atmosphere or climate that they live in. So yeah, it could be. Just make sure that whatever, if you use that in your fused, make sure that the animal that lives in that climate is what you talk about next. Does that make sense? Okay, so it flows good. All right, you guys, it's already past time to go. So finish up your keyword outlines for ABC and fused for Roman numeral 2. Make your paragraph from the fused. I see your hand there, Tyler. Hang on. And don't forget about your checklist. Your checklist is how I grade it. So don't forget that part. Your dress ups, your openers, your topic clinchers. Make sure you include all that when you write your paragraph, okay? You're only writing one more paragraph under the first one that you wrote last week. Okay, Tyler?
I found a page for climate.
Okay.
So the problem is that there's like only 2 facts.
Yeah, you found some bad articles. I don't know.
So I mean, I can't really do a keyword outline for it, but I could just write the paragraph for shark attacks or something.
No, here's what you can do. Because you found animals in another one, right?
Yeah.
What if you do both the climate and animals? And then you can do the one that you just told me that has a couple sentences about the climate. Is that what it was about?
Yeah, but then I have like a whole page for climate. So,
Oh, well, you can combine. If you need to combine 2 topics, you can combine 2 topics that kind of go together. You know what I mean? Like climate and animals kind of go
yeah,
together.
so like put one of them for
Does that make sense?
one of them for like C because that's one of them, and then the other one like the animal one for A or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
That
try it.
All right, you got this. Let's see how it turns out.
It may not look great, but I'll try it.
I have faith in you. You can do this. Any other questions before we go? You guys are working on paragraph 2. All right. Oh, Kaden, go ahead.
Can I read you the stuff I have so far? Because I'm on 5.
Yeah,
Fused out.
it is class is over though, so I'm going to let everybody else go unless you want to stay, but everybody else is free to go if you need to. And I'll stop recording and then yes, you can read